Hey there, Jeep owners. Today on your 2020 Jeep Grand Cherokee, we're going to be taking a look at showing you how the Thule Helium 2 bike rack works. This is also available as a 3-bike version if that's something you're interested in. The Thule Helium gets its name from being one of the lightest bike racks out there on the market. It's made of an aircraft-grade aluminum, which gives it its light yet durable structure. It does hold our bike in place by its top tube with rationing straps. As such, we do recommend it for your mountain bikes and your aluminum frame bikes, but not your carbon fiber frame bikes. It is going to work out great for road bikes, mountain bikes, women's and children's bikes with bike adapter bars, but like I said, those carbon fiber bikes, we don't necessarily recommend it. It is easy to remove your bike when you're ready to do so. You can simply undo the ratcheting straps by pressing in on the lever. That's going to allow you to lift up on your bike and set it aside. With the bike out of the way, I'll point out some additional features. You couldn't see it behind the bike, but we do have a cable lock that when your bikes are in place can stretch out over both of them and can lock in place here, making it impossible for someone to just walk up and remove your bikes easily. Another great feature is actually here on our cradles. If I pop one of these straps out of the way, you can see that it's a rubberized design to help cushion your bikes, and it's also got cutout grooves to accommodate any brake cables that you have on your bikes. With your bikes removed, you are able to gain access to the back of your Jeep to get out anything you have with you on your trip. You simply pull this gray lever down here at the base of the rack, and you can open up on your rear hatch, get out any gear, groceries, anything else you may have with you on your trip. Like I mentioned, this is one of the lightest bike racks out there on the market. You can see I can even just push it back into place with one finger. Not so bad. Now that we've got our bike off, I'm going to give you some measurements so you can see how it interacts with your Jeep. First thing I'll give you is our overall distance from the back. From the bumper of your Jeep to the end of the rack, you're looking at about 29 inches. So keep that in mind. You've added some distance when you're pulling into your garage overnight or a tight parking spot. You can, however, save on that distance. We've got another lever here at the top, and that'll fold down your arms. And at that point, you're only at about 17.5 inches to the rear of your bike rack. Our closest point to our bumper is going to be at this lever down here at right about 6 inches, but you can see that's plenty of room. You're not going to have any interference issues with the bike rack and your Jeep. And one thing to keep in mind also is the ground clearance. If you're going up or down any steep inclines, we got 14 inches here, but as you can see, it's actually slightly higher up than the base of our hitch, so we shouldn't really have any issues to worry about there. A cool thing about this design is it does not require a hitch pin or anti-rattle bolt to install into your hitch. It actually includes an anti-rattle knob here, and what that does when tightened down is it puts pressure on a wedge in there that's going to secure it firmly inside your hitch. There's actually just a pin, they call it an auto pin here on the side, that just ensures that it stays in position front to back by clicking into your pinhole. But once you've got that tightened down, you're all set. Your hitch connection is very solid. You don't have to worry about anything going anywhere. Another great thing about this bike rack, it'll also fit in your 1 1/4 receivers as well. So if you have another hitch in the family, you can use this bike rack with that. In general, I'd say it's a great bike rack for your 2 bike rack needs on your Jeep. I really like that it's light. You're not going to have to struggle getting it in or out, especially after a long day of hitting the trails. You get home, the last thing you want to do is pull out one of those heavier platform style racks. This is going to save your back, make for a great fun day for you and a partner.
This is our test course. Let's start with the slalom. This shows side-to-side action, such as turning corners or evasive maneuvering. Then, onto our alternating speed bumps. This shows twisting action, such as hitting curbs, potholes, road debris, or even uneven pavement. Last of all, the solid speed bumps. This shows up and down action, such as driving through a parking lot or parking garage, or driving in and out of a driveway.
And that's going to complete our look at the Thule Helium bike rack for your 2020 Jeep Grand Cherokee.